Hello and welcome to a Claire hair tutorial. All right, today we're going to be doing two, I guess you can say, connect, and I want to say connect-along. It's two Marley pigtail braids, and I'm starting out on stretched hair, or just my 4 ponytails. A wig, a. So we're going to go through, and then pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and it's already pre-separated. And once again, I do not have a back mirror, so there's a lot of guessing back there. Don't judge me, judge yourself. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate these two. And I know for my long-time viewers, basically I've only had this channel for a year, but I know for my long-time viewers, I know you are tired of me showing this smoothing effect, but I really want to keep showing this concrete effect because basically layering concrete. I'm going to go ahead and split it in half. So this is where you're going to start. So like I said, whenever the concrete method is basically you're stacking and layering the gel as well as the Gorilla Stunt glue. So we're going to go on our even 24-hour hold. And you basically go the opposite way that you want it to stick. So if I was doing a slick back bun, I would start towards the back. And then this one, since I'm going up, I'm going to be starting towards the middle. So you're going to go through and just split this in half. And of course, make sure to oil your scalp as well. I don't know what I was singing in my head. Go ahead and oil your scalp as well. And then we're going to be using water. Of course, water is always the first thing we spray our hair with to start the saturation and moisture. Going in with my Jamaican black castor oil that scalp. Man, I tell you, it feels so good. This was actually, I think it was halfway through when I was almost healed with C19 that I ended up filming this. So if I look a little tired because I was exhausted, I'm just gonna go in. But I'm gonna go in with the Gorilla Stunt glue. I just want to show you the consistency and the stickiness of it. So just gonna go through and just swipe it all the way up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our dimming brush, and that's gonna go ahead and smooth the strands out. So like I said, I've shown this process several times back to back, but I really wanted to just show that you can do it too, because I know a lot of people who think if their hair is type 4, it doesn't slick down, doesn't slick up, slick them, like it doesn't do none of that. But you want to go ahead with the water. So the water is going to go ahead and going to smooth it all the way up. And then, of course, you're going to close the kitchen down for business. Go ahead and then smooth this again. And I know a lot of people are going to come for me in my edges. And they're going to be like, hey, Gorilla Stunt glue is not good for you. It has alcohol in it. And I'm just like, as you see, I'm literally using a dab of it. And I am located in Florida and also located in Humidity Central. So one little, yes, brush that spinal cord. Hey, that spinal cord. So one edge control is not going to push it. I'm going to need several edge controls to go ahead and get my get my edges right. And then that's pretty much it, guys. And then I went ahead and of course I am using as I am on the ends to make sure they're nice and moisturized. And that was pretty much our process here. It's very important that you make sure your ends are taken care of. I noticed that when I got my first trim, when I had my silk press about 2 months ago, that it was really important. Like I noticed that because I, didn't play with my ends, they didn't have to trim as much compared to if you're just going around. Now, so I'm going to go ahead and put these into 2 buns. And the reasoning for this is the fact that I'm going to go ahead and put these into 2 buns. And the reasoning for this is the fact that I want to make sure they're even. So I'm very much... I'm working on my perfectionism. I'm working on it, okay? Because I'm working on it, but I want to make sure my buns are aligned, okay? And this is definitely inspired by Sierra, and I think Gabrielle Union did it as well. Definitely inspired by those 2 ladies about this ponytail. And that was pretty much my inspiration. I want to make it as high as possible. And like you said, like I went in and went to sleep. And that's pretty much, I already have one done. So we're going to go in with our Marley hair. This is in the color 1.